Welcome to Simple English Classes. This is lesson 4 in our series on the English tenses, and today we are talking about past tense simple. With past tense simple, there are two groups of verbs. Regular verbs, which observe the rule of past tense formation, and irregular verbs, which don't follow this rule because they have a special form for past tense simple. For the affirmative form of regular verbs, all we have to do is to add the ending ed to the short infinitive form of the verb. I played, you played, he played, they played. The verb has the same form for all persons. We simply add the ending ed. For the negative form, we are going to use an auxiliary. If you remember, for the present tense simple, we used the auxiliary do. For past tense simple, we're going to use the past tense of do, which is did. So a negative sentence will have the following structure: subject followed by did not or didn't, followed by the short infinitive form of the verb. I didn't play tennis yesterday. Notice that because we used didn't, which is already in the past, the verb did not take the ending ed. We don't need to do it because we use the past tense of the auxiliary verb. I didn't play. For the interrogative form, for questions, we're going to use the same auxiliary again with inversion. Did you play tennis yesterday? So for a simple closed questions, we're going to have the following structure: did plus subject plus the short infinitive form of the verb. For an open question, we're going to start with the question word followed by did, followed by subject plus verb. Who did you play tennis with? This is the past tense simple of regular verbs. Just a few quick notes on pronunciation and spelling. The ending ed can be pronounced do, like in played or stayed, to, like in walked or worked, and ed, like in started. As for spelling, we are going to double the last consonant in a short verb if the consonant is preceded by a vowel, like in stop, stopped. We are going to drop final e and add ed in a verb like live, lived, smile, smiled. And we're going to replace final y with I if it is preceded by a consonant, like in cry, cried. Irregular verbs are different because they have a special form for the past tense simple, which unfortunately you will have to learn by heart. There are many lists of irregular verbs that you can use and a lot of ways of learning them. What I want to explain here is that all these lists have 3 columns. The first one holds the short infinitive form of the verb. The second one holds the past tense of the verb, and the third one holds the past participle of the verb that is used with present perfect simple and past perfect simple. That's why I recommend learning the 3 forms together, like in go, went, gone, break, broke, broken. So, for the affirmative form of an irregular verb, we are going to simply use the second form for all persons. I go shopping every Friday. Last Friday I went to an outdoor farmer's market. She went to the mall. They went to the grocery store. We used went for all the persons. For the negative, we are going to use the auxiliary did not, or didn't, plus the first form of the verb. I didn't go to the farmer's market last weekend. Pay attention, it is not correct to say I didn't went. It was not correct to say I didn't played. It is not correct to say I didn't went. The correct form is I didn't play without ed. I didn't go. First form of the verb. For questions, we use again the auxiliary did with inversion. For close question, we just say did plus subject plus first form of the verb. Did you buy any fresh herbs? No, I didn't. And for open question, we put the question word in front of did. What did you buy from the farmer's market? I bought cherries. This is the past tense simple of irregular verbs. We used the second form from the list for all persons, and we used didn't plus the first form. As far as the uses of past tense simple, here are just a few situations. We used past tense simple for past routines, for past repeated actions. This is where past simple is similar to present simple, but this time we are talking about the past. I never skipped classes when I was in high school, or they often stopped for ice cream after their piano lessons. A past habit, a past routine. Past tense simples is also used for past completed actions, actions which happened or finished at a definite time in the past. And when I say definite time in the past, I refer to the fact that you will see a specific or a specified moment in the sentence. Like in Mary graduated in 1999. They specify the year. She started school last September. Specified time, last September. I am emphasizing this because we have present perfect simple that refers to the past as well, but we will see the differences between the two when we talk about present perfect tense simple. And past tense simple is also used in stories or narrations when we talk about successive actions or actions that are happening one after the other. She came home, cooked dinner, and helped children with homework. As usually, time expressions are very helpful. We use past tense simple with yesterday, the day before yesterday, any expression with last, such as last night, last week, last year, any expression with ago, such as 2 weeks ago, 3 years ago, 5 days ago, and any specific date, calendar date in the past, in 1984, in June 1962. This is it. We are through with lesson 4. Thank you for listening to another simple English class. I hope you have learned something new. Stay tuned for more lessons like this. Have a blessed day.